Hello everybody and welcome back to our third video of pre-travel to Florida.
Oh, how exciting.
Ooh.
So as we film these, it is our single digit day. It's only 9 days till we go. So exciting. But we want to try and get some tips and some ideas for you guys if you're booking or if you're just interested in what
we're going to get up to.
Yeah, we're going to get up to. So,
we feel like novices though, because the last time we went to Disney World was 2018 for our honeymoon. Oh, it's 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot's changed.
Yeah.
So we're hoping we're going to do the best that we can. I mean, what could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
In this video we're talking about all things packing and what we're putting in our port bag and a bit about whatever.
Most importantly, travel fan.
Okay, let's start with what we'll be packing in our part bag every day, because everyone has something different. Obviously it depends what you want to do, whether you want to take camera photos. Obviously we need our vlogging stuff, so let's start with that.
Most importantly,
to us,
and probably to most of you if you go to Disney World actually, is a power pack to make sure your phone is charged.
Yeah. Pretend this is a power pack. Our friends have gone camping and are borrowing our power pack, so...
Yeah, we've got one that can charge your phone up to 4 times. So it's perfect because you need it, because obviously you spend most of your day on the app.
Yeah.
It seems to be nowadays.
Yeah, taking photos.
Yeah, taking photos. You might use your phone for vlogging if you are a vlogger like ourselves. So it's useful for charging our camera batteries as well.
Yeah.
So that is our most important thing that goes in first.
However, if you don't have one and don't want to pay for one, they do have them in the park where you can pay, I think it's $20, and then you can keep recharging throughout the day.
I think you just exchange them when it's flat, don't you?
Yeah. Power juice or something.
Juice bar?
Maybe.
Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, maybe.
So
that's
number 1.
Number 2 is ponchos.
Ponchos! So, I've normally been a bit of a like, well, what's the point of going on a water ride if you don't want to get wet? So Natalie persuaded us. Well, just went and bought these ponchos from Alton Towers. They're Merlin themed ones.
Yeah, they're new.
So you might be able to see. There's like rides, attractions.
For all.
So these were £6 each, were they?
I think they're a bit more than that. Well, yeah. So you say you bought them for water rides. These are for me.
Of course, because it's September into October, hurricane season, and as you'll see in everyone's vlogs, it always rains.
Yeah.
And it comes down without you expecting it. So these are a must.
Yeah. And they're nicely packed, so they'll fit nicely in the back.
Like the first time, we tried to repack one.
Number 3. So this one is, I think everyone should kind of take it, is a bit of a first aid kit.
Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. So plasters,
paracetamol,
antacids, particularly when you've had that rich food or you've got up and not eaten and then all of a sudden you eat something rich.
Yeah. Always, even if you don't suffer from heartburn now, before you go, take some because you won't regret it if you've got heartburn.
Anti-sickness tablets if you do struggle on rides and simulators.
Yeah.
Don't forget hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
So, with obviously what's been going on in the past few years, it's just good to have because you might not, before you eat, it's really important.
Yeah.
So, and it's just quick and easy if your hands feel. Yeah. 4th thing to pack.
So, this probably should have been number 1 because otherwise you're not getting in the park without it.
Yeah.
Because the reason why we've not done it as number 1 is our park tickets.
Of course, yeah. So, they're always on the app nowadays. I don't think you can actually get a paper ticket anymore. You can get them as a plastic card. I'll show you an example because we've got that.
Came today.
So the only thing that has been physically delivered is our Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party tickets.
Yeah.
So you either have them in this
box. I thought they were our park tickets.
No. These are Mickey's Not So Scary. And they've got...
It threw me because they were animals. I just genuinely thought they were our park tickets.
The magic is calling. I'm so excited to hear that song in the parks. I hear it everywhere.
Yeah.
So, you need your tickets, obviously. So, Natalie's now going to show you how exciting this is.
So, you can put it onto your phone. But more importantly, if you wanted to buy a Magic Band and you have an Apple Watch, not sure if it works for Samsung, but you can turn your Apple Watch into a Magic Band, basically. And there it is.
And there's mine. And so you can personalise it. I've got the Is that what's that meant to
Tiki
be?
Rooms. Is it
No, it's Pirates.
Oh.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
And mine is Magic Kingdom.
If you don't have a magic band and you don't want to fork out for one, because they don't give you them as part of hotel packages anymore, and you've already got your phone.
Yeah.
You've already got your watch potentially.
Mhm.
It saves that bit of money.
Yeah.
And it still gives you that same feeling of going, I don't know the sound, I can't wait for that sound.
Yeah.
It's just one of the best sounds.
I think I just did ring doorbell.
It's not ring doorbell.
Not that.
So yeah, and that just again, it means you've not got to fumble for your physical card tickets.
And worry about losing it and all that jazz. You can actually link that up to pay for things as well. So
yes, because you put a card onto your Disney World app, and then you can pay things. So yeah, very dangerous. All the spirit jerseys.
That leads us on to number 5. So if you are taking money, obviously you need to make sure you take money with you to the park if you haven't got any other way of paying. So a lot of people, especially with exchange rate at the minute, I know a lot of people have changed their money over because that's been what they know they've got.
Yeah.
We use Starling card and you've got the Clarity card.
Halifax Clarity, so yeah, both of those. Halifax Clarity is a credit card. Starling is an app-based bank. There's Monzo, there's others.
Yeah.
They allow you to pay abroad without paying any fees. You get the best exchange rate at the time, and you'll never get that exchange rate when you exchange to money. It gives you the exact exchange rate, and there's no charges. So it's just really, I find that the best way of spending when I'm abroad.
I've done half and half, so I've done my spending money that's mine to spend on merch. So no. So I've got that money.
Trip.
I've got that money physically, but then I've got all my food money on my Starling card. So it's whatever works best for you.
Number 6.
So this is a new one for us. We have recently purchased a GoPro.
Oh yes, we have. Here it is, all boxed up and fancy. We got a good deal on Very, didn't we? We got 15% off, and it was on offer.
Yeah.
Came with 2 batteries, so that's going to be exciting for us to use.
I'm looking forward to using it at Discovery Cove.
Now that Natalie bought this massive bag of accessories.
Yes. Amazon.
So I think this has got stuff like
Obviously,
wrist mounts, hand mounts, chest mounts, head mounts, holding things. It's got everything. So we're not going to take that whole thing to the parks, but depending what we're filming will depend what we'll take.
Yeah.
So we'll hopefully be able to get some good online footage this time. And we'll be able to do both ways. It's exciting. So Natalie did say the must thing we get is a GoPro before we go. So
mainly for Discovery.
Didn't have my arm twisted or anything.
No,
it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. Number 7 is linking to the last previous one. If you are a vlogger, if you are recording, taking lots of photos, even just for yourself, don't forget spare camera batteries.
Something to potentially recharge your batteries.
Yeah, so we mentioned the power pack earlier. That can be used to recharge your camera batteries as well. What other vlogging kit do we have? You might take a gimbal. We did use a gimbal in previous trips to Disneyland Paris. We might take that, we might not.
We have one for the camera as well, but it's like, it's so heavy.
We've not used that yet. We've got to get used to that. It's quite a big piece of kit.
Yeah, I don't think Florida's the place to get used to it, to be honest.
So I think
that's everything.
That is everything that we're going to take in our park bag. Yeah. And obviously what the park bag's going to be.
What else?
What else? Lounge flies.
Yeah.
So we aren't going to tell you which ones we're taking. That will be surprise for when we're there. I'm taking 4. I think you're taking 4, aren't you? So we're taking 8 together. Which
Go on.
I was
going to say we'll use them as packing cubes. I don't want people thinking, not taking any clothes then. We'll use them as packing cubes and whatever in the bags.
The deceptively amount of space in them as well, which is
one extra thing to pack in your park bag, which I always do, like a second day because I totally forgot about it the first day, is something like a cardigan or a jumper for
jersey
or a spirit jersey for when you're in the restaurants because they are cold. I mean, you walk out and it's like the heat. You walk in somewhere and it's freezing. So I always remember just to pack a little cardigan just to keep me warm when I'm eating, because otherwise you'll be cold.
Don't forget your ears.
Or bows. Because I don't tend to wear ears when I'm in the park. I mentioned it before, it hurt my head. I mean, I've had these on for 20 minutes and it's already hurt my head a little bit.
Natalie has a bag full of ears.
That's not anything compared to some people, but...
No. So we'll probably take some ears.
I'll probably take a few pairs.
And then she won't wear them.
I'll wear my bows instead. So this next part of the video is all about keeping cool in the Florida heat, because we all know it's hot over there.
Yes. Hot and humid and muggy.
Yes.
So it's, as people always say, it's a different kind of heat.
It genuinely is. So there's things that we haven't just mentioned in our part bag, which will be in there because we wanted to keep this bit separate about beating the heat. So, what we taking?
Sunglasses.
Yeah.
Definitely sunglasses. So I wear prescription sunglasses, so I'll be probably in them most of the day.
Yeah.
Because it helps with, as you probably, if you've watched our previous Disneyland Paris series, I was particularly ill and I think it was to do with sunstroke, so...
My dad thinks it was the cocktail in Walt.
Natalie's dad's adamant it was that one cocktail in Walt's. I think it's more the heat, because you saw my red neck.
Yeah.
So, sunglasses.
Yeah.
Sun cream.
Yeah. So
we buy Calypso or P20.
Yeah.
These creams are, you apply once and in the beginning of the day, and that's all you need to do. It lasts 8 hours.
Yeah.
You don't. It's not one of these that you have to put back on after you've been in a swimming pool or you've towelled. We find they're really great. They're not greasy.
Yeah.
You can get them. I think we can pick it up from Home Bargains.
Yeah, that's where we get it from. Yeah.
And that's really good stuff. Where we find that really useful.
Yeah.
And a new investment this year.
Oh yeah. From Amazon.
From Amazon.
Lots of people have these, and I was like, I cannot go without a fan. So these were £12 off Amazon, and
so Natalie treated me
very strong.
to a blue one.
So we'll match.
And they're rechargeable. They come
Yeah.
with again, so you need your power pack to recharge them.
Yeah, we're going to need about 6 power packs. We've
We
got
need
two.
six power packs. You've got a little
Yeah.
lanyard to hold it on your wrist.
Got a little stand.
Got a little stand, yeah.
Where
So I don't know what you need the stand for, but there's a stand.
it's like on the desk.
Oh yeah. And I think lastly, one of the most important things for beating the heat is to keep hydrated.
100%.
So you can either buy a refillable morgue,
Universal.
a Universal, or you can buy one you can get the Disney one that you can use in the resorts. Not useful in the park, I get that. So best thing we suggest, get yourself a bottle of water at some point. Dasani tap water.
Probably not in the parks and pay $5 for it.
Yeah, so maybe buy one from, I don't know, Walmart, Target or something. Grab yourself a little bottle of squash, the squirty drops.
Yeah.
And then just use the water fountains throughout the park. And just make sure you drink plenty.
But any quick service restaurant also gives out free water if you ask. So don't be like afraid, oh, I've not bought any food, they won't give me water. They will always give you ice cold water.
Yeah, just ask for a cup of water.
Yeah. But also, apart from asking, they do have lots of it out. I'm not sure whether it's changed because, like, through COVID, but I remember outside Fairfax Fair, they had a lot of it outside, just in big jugs. So you can just go help yourself. So,
that's good.
Definitely do that. There's nothing worse than being dehydrated. And they always say, if you feel thirsty, you've already dehydrated.
Yes, so don't feel
keep
thirsty.
on top of it, definitely.
And avoid standing in the sun, particularly between 11 and 3. So if you can find a shady spot, get yourself into an aircon, go and watch a show, go and grab something to eat. Just try and avoid the midday sun.
Yeah. So one thing that is really important is if you feel tired and you need a break, take a break. Don't push yourself because it's just not worth it. We've done that a few times, haven't we? Like on the first few days, where we've been like, we'll go to Disney Springs, we'll go have some food, we'll go back to Magic Kingdom, and then we're just so tired. Like by 8 o'clock, we're just like, I can't go on anymore. I can remember waiting for the bus to go back to Magic Kingdom, and I got so stroppy because I was like, I just want my bed. I was like, we're going. I was like, we're not.
I think we're not gonna get to that stage this time because the latest that Magic Kingdom is open till is 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We aren't in any deluxe resort, so we're not going to get the after hours that we did the previous times we went. In our honeymoon, it was open till 1 o'clock on extra magic hours, and we did that.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be a benefit for that, so we won't burn ourselves out.
Yeah.
We're really honest, we aren't ones to go back to the resort and have pool time.
No.
Because particularly using the bus, it's waiting for the bus, getting a bus, getting back to it. So it does eat into park days, but with it closing a bit earlier, I think that's going to benefit us.
Yeah. Because we are kind of like, as once we get to the park, like you say, we don't leave until the end.
Unless we park up.
Yeah. But no, take a break if you need a break.
Yes, that's it.
So another thing that we haven't got, but I've seen a lot of people using, are the cooling towels. I was tempted to get some, but I haven't. I don't know whether I regret that or not. But a lot of people swear by them, don't they? Like,
yeah, I've seen people in vlogs where do you have them put on your foot?
Most people wear them
around your neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But it's just.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's not something that.
But something that you could consider, particularly if you're planning a trip.
Yeah.
But then these tips will be completely different for you if you're going in November, December.
Yeah.
When we went for a honeymoon, it got as low as 7 degrees.
Yeah.
That is cold. So
Yeah.
if you are going in November and December, pack trousers, pack jackets, pack a blanket, because people told us before it'd be cold. We're like, no.
Yeah.
It was colder than home.
Yeah. So I can remember one day we were at SeaWorld and we were boiling.
Yeah.
And then the next day we were going around Magic Kingdom and I brought a blanket and was going around in a blanket. Yeah, because I was just so cold. It was unbelievable, like the heat from one to the like freezing. It was So if you're going in November, December, pack warm stuff.
So we can only sort of advise on September, October, November, December times. We haven't travelled at different times of the year. So I'm sure if you search on YouTube, there will be some tips about those times of year.
Yeah. But, you know, you see the things on Facebook about the heat, Florida heat, like July, like sitting in an oven, and then August, sitting in an oven in tinfoil, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, we've always avoided that time.
We hope you found this video useful. We hope that maybe some of these tips will be beneficial for you if you're booking a trip.
Yeah.
Thank you ever so much for watching.
See you soon in Disney.
Bye. Bye.